Welcome back to Club 7, episode number 6 of Tunes Travels around the world in 80 plus cups. Not 8 plus cups, we'd have done that already had that been the case. 80 plus cups. Since we were last here against Indian Arrows, that 1-0 victory, we've continued our run of form. 2-1 over Salagar, Roy and Anteri scoring in that one, helping us come from behind yet again. For Magonia scoring the only goal of the game against Iswell FC. Desai then bagging a hat-trick and Miranda scoring in a 4-2 victory over Churchill Bros. Tighter than I expected it to be. They did give us a game, but Desai was just on a different level in that game. Before playing Punjab FC, Desai, Magonia and Miranda on the score sheet in that one in a 3-0 victory. So our fantastic run of form has continued. Shows that this was just a blip earlier in the season as I was, messing around with tactics, which you shouldn't do. Apparently it doesn't go down very well, but the big question is, have today's opponents, Chennai City, dropped points in any of their games since? And you can see straight away, they beat Mohammedan 1-0, beat Trow 2-1, and then got battered 4-1 by Dempo SC in their last game. And that really has opened the door for us. If we take a look at the league table, we are 3 points behind them. We beat them earlier this season, did we? We didn't. We drew against them earlier this season. So if we win, we go top of the table. If we draw, then we need them to lose their final game against Indian Arrows, and we have to beat Trow. It's gonna be a big question, big ask for them to lose that game. And if we lose, they have the title. So it is going to be a huge game. This one. It's basically winner takes all for the fifth time this series now. So yeah, massive test for us and a huge game. This is the team that we're going with: Sawant in goal, Singh, Kamara, Tarok, Naik, Gaikwad, Sunsi, Sawant, Miranda, Desai and Magonia. So Magonia was then registered because Zongo picked up the injury. He damaged his Achilles tendon. He was out for 2 to 4 months. So we unregistered him and registered Magonia instead. Khan, in that last game, he picked up a broken toe. So he's been out since then, just starting to come back to fitness. Probably too slow, probably too late for him to be appearing in that final game of the season either. So his season is likely done also. We've also had our youth intake just before we get into the game. A few decentish players that if we don't win the league this season, a few of these will probably be in and around the squad next season as well. So that's going to be interesting. But let's go and jump into this game, shall we? I'm very, very nervous about this game. Just because of everything that's riding on it. And in the past, during this series, when we've come into a game like this where we have to win, we normally have won. I'm going to tell my win here, put top of the table. Nobody has really reacted to it, but I suppose it's better than demotivating everyone, isn't it? So they have a free kick early on, floated in, and Hitzig scores, but he was offside. He came away from the defenders too early. I don't really know what phrase that was there, but it's a new football phrase that nobody's ever heard of. Yeah, he went too early, gets his head on a good header though, good looping header. And we're going to go cautious. But let's encourage them. So that has motivated people there. Obviously, Dempo still... No, they're out of the race now. Even if we win, they still can't win the league, because this is their final league game. They are the team that's played the extra game so far. Kamara to Singh. Can we build from the back here? Gaikwad. Miranda, we know he loves a good runner to player, and he is running at players now. He's got a man in this wing, he shoots from range, and it's just over, and it's a decent effort, that is. I did wonder if he was going to slide in Magonia. He had Singh on the right wing as well, making the run. Nike with the throw in. Tarok to Gaikwad, gets it back. Sawant, back to Nike. Little 1 and 2 touch football here. Plays us out of it. A decent press from them. Sunsi now running at his man. Holds it up, goes back to Gaikwad. Magonia tries to slide one through. Gaikwad picks up the clearance though. He looks over the top for Miranda. Miranda should keep that in. He's got a couple of players in the box. Pulls it across. Magonia with the header puts us top of the league with 13 minutes left of this half. Brian Magonia comes in to the squad, and he's just been on a fantastic run of form. Great ball over the top. Miranda did well. Good. One touch. Cross in. And Magonia wasn't challenged. It's a free header. He was leaning backwards though, and gets his header on target and beats the goalkeeper, gives us the lead and sends us top of the league. And now it gets even more tense now. We have a throw in just before half time. Sing to Sunsea, gets it back. Looks down the wing and Miranda's in. And Miranda's hit the post, and had he scored that, a 2-0 lead going into half time would have been huge. Instead it stays 1-0 though, and when point a finger, tell them they're capable of even better. That's motivated a couple of players there. That's what we want to see. We have been the better team as well, especially since, going to that bit more of a cautious style. Oh, time's just ticking away. This is lovely. Singh is going to come off for Aurora. They have a goal kick. Looks downfield. Flicked on, and he's going to chase his own flick on here and get a cross in. And that is a massive block there from Tarok, because we switched off defensively there. Cross in towards the back post. Kamara heads clear. Miranda's picked that up, and it's 3-on-3. We're getting players forward now. Magonia running at his man. Into Sawant. Sawant to seal it. It's a terrible shot. Not enough power behind that, and he should have sealed that there. Tarok also tired. See what happens with this highlight, and then we're going to go make some changes. Nike picks it up, flicks it onto Magonia. Sawant. Gaikwad. Time on the ball here. Desai. Slides in Miranda. Miranda shoots, and it's saved again, and we're missing far too many chances here for my liking. Let's go and make a change, and Kamara can go. Kamara out on the right? No, we'll keep Kamara. Oh, I don't know. We don't have players that can play out in these positions. Let's take Tarok off for Roy. Aurora can come into centre back as well. Gaikwad at right back, maybe? Sunsea at right back. On defend. Nike also full back on defend. Central defender. Cover. Central defender cover. And Kamara, central defender on cover. Going to slow the tempo right down. Look to keep hold of the ball. And defensively, drop them all back. And we won't press as much. We'll stay on his feet. Goalkeeper, just slow the pace down. Long kicks. Regroup once we lose the ball. That's what we're going to go with. We're going full on defensively again this series now. Tarok has come off, so we can ignore that advice. Nike 1 yellow card away from suspension. That's fine. He's fine. Oh no, they've got a chance. Kapoor flicks it on. Don't foul in there. Get the ball out. Magonia. Kamara. Sunsea just clears it downfield. That is fine. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Kamara's also tired. Wilson looks forward. Roy clears it. Nike to Miranda. This is it. We get the ball to Miranda, let him run at people. He comes backwards. Swan is robbed though. It was a poor ball back to him, really. too much space on this wing. Crossed in, blocked, and just cleared out. And oh, let's tell them to focus. I don't really want to take Kamara off because he's a good player, but we're taking him off for Sawant. 6.5 minutes left. We're holding on to a 1-0 lead. We just need time to tick away, and it is ticking away. We've got 3 additional minutes, and now there's another highlight. We don't want highlights. Fernandez looks forward. Sawant heads clear. Desai is on the ball. This is what we need. We need to be on the ball. Running forward. He's found Magonia. Magonia shoots. Oh, just wide. And that would have been enough. And now there's another highlight. And this is absolute hell. Fernandez again on the ball. Hitzig had that goal disallowed early on. Ravine. We've just got everyone back. He looks over the top. Sawant comes and claims it. Take your time there. We've got 90 seconds left. Taking as long as he possibly can. Smashes it downfield. That is fine. Just over a minute to go. Hitzig. Zarbelli. Out to Rain. Aurora clears. Shoots from range and Sawant pushes that over, and that would have been one hell of an equaliser. A late corner now for them. 40 seconds. We've not quite cleared it. Fernandez. Cross is blocked though, and now it's a throw in. And time is just ticking away with every one of these set pieces. 15 seconds. Plus whatever else the referee decides to add on. Sawant heads clear. Zarbelli goes back to the halfway line. Negi looks for Fernandez. That's going to run out, and that is going to be time. That is full time, and that is a massive victory for us. Oh my goodness. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? It all comes down to that final game of the season. We have the advantage. All we have to do is match what Chennai City do in that final game. And we win the league and complete India. Oh, Jesus, this is hell. We're going to come back for that game against Trow in a week's time in this second part of this episode. So the final day of the season is here. And you can see we've got a couple of injury concerns straight away. The one is on injections for a pulled groin in goal. Hopefully, we won't be facing too many shots. Hopefully it's not going to affect him too much. We've got Singh at right back, Kamara, Aurora and Nike in defence. Aurora coming in because Tarok is suspended. Too many yellow cards for him. Dykewad in that whole midfield role. Sunsea with a twisted knee in midfield. Again, expect him to be fine. Sawant in midfield, Miranda, Desai and Magonia. So the only change being Aurora coming in for the suspended Tarok from that win over Chennai City just a week ago now. Let's go tell them this one's for the fans. It's going to be a day full of drama, of course. Very, very nervous for this one. The game that we're watching, Chennai City versus Indian Arrows, that's one that we're keeping an eye on. We just need to match what Chennai City do. I'm expecting them to win. They quickly went behind and instantly replied though, so a lot more action there than we are seeing here. Let's demand some more. Straight away, we're getting next to nothing happening. Chennai City have taken the lead and they go top of the league as things stand. And there is still nothing happening. We haven't seen a single highlight in this half. Half time, no highlights. Far from pleased. Play for some set pieces. And load up our set piece routines because I forgot to do that when I changed my tactics originally. And I normally do it before the game, and I forgot before this game as well. As the corner comes in, Kamara heads just over. First highlight, and it is them set pieces coming into play. And now a set piece of their own for Trow. It's a corner. Raj, right on the goalkeeper, and I have no idea how Rate has missed that. He's basically stood on the line and heads over the bar. We're going to berate them. And, I mean, there's still next to nothing happening. in this game. Sawanti's coming off a Babu in our only change so far, and let's go and demand some more from them again. We have a throw in here. Nike to go long. Nongrum clears, but only to Miranda, who shoots just wide from Miranda there. Isn't having his best game. Neither is Magonia, which is a big worry. Throw in from Nike again. It goes long again. Keeper's coming for that one though. Nobody pressuring the goalkeeper there. Now he goes downfield. Singh wins the header. Miranda's going to pick that up. Got space to run into. We know he can run into it. He loves these little runs. Turning off his man. He skips past one tackle. Ball into the box. Magonia scored a goal with 17 minutes left. We still have a lot of work to do though. Desai is done next to nothing in this game. He's going to come off. I don't think I've mentioned his name at all. It was that little knock through the defender's legs there from Miranda. Crossing from Magonia, who gets his head to the ball and makes it 1-0 to Shivajians. And I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but I'm still incredibly nervous here. They've shown that they can have chances. Aurora to Gaikwad. We can't afford to lose the ball in this position. Magonia running at his man now himself. Teasing him, beats him, shoots from range, and it's in the back of the net. And what a goal from Magonia. I hesitated a little bit because I thought the goalkeeper would save that. But we'll see here from behind the goal. He's in his man. And it goes through the goalkeeper's hands and into the back of the net. And it's a 2-0 lead, and that is going to do it for us. And that's going to be his last action. He's going to come off on his hat-trick, but that is full time. And that is Hero I-League wrapped up. That is India complete. That is 3 seasons in a row now. We've done the double in 3 different countries, and we really are moving through the countries right now. This, like I say, means we've completed India. It means we now unlock Canada is our next one. And I mean, I can't believe we've done this, to be fair. Last season in Malaysia was an achievement to take a team that was bottom of the table and win the league the following season. But this is a brand new promoted team, a team that doesn't exist anymore in real life. And we have taken them to the title without playing a striker. And that is fantastic. One is now out for 5 to 8 days to his pulled groin. That is fine. The season's over. Oh, champions of India. Fantastic news. And don't forget now, we do turn our focus straight to the World Cup. Tomorrow, Saturday, we've got the group stages of the World Cup. Should we make it through that on Sunday, we get the knockout stages. Come on. Completed India. And, I mean, just look at this. We had 5 games in a row where we lost. Made the change back to the strikerless formation. Since then, we've dropped 2 points all season. This is a very good team in the right formation and right tactics. In terms of moving on, I mean, all we have is 2 teams in our league. I applied for Landudno even without looking at what had happened. They'd already been relegated, so I don't particularly want to go to them. But Wales is one of them that we are looking at in the next country. We've got them, Indonesia, Republic of Ireland, and Canada now. I need to go and open them up. Why is that not showing the Canadian Premier League, which is a little bit of a worry? Canada, Canadian Premier League. I just wish it to playable and hope it works. Republic of Ireland, I need to set also, and we can change Malaysia to view only, and that is what we do throughout this series, and that is going to be the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for more. Let me know down below in the comments if you are doing this save as well alongside me, how you're getting on if you are, and if not, how you think we're going to do. Do you think we're going to complete all of these countries or not? Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.